Good morning, everybody. You know, it's pretty cold. It's March. Temperatures are below zero. I'm here with my puppies and I'm doing some steelhead fishing. I've got Mulligan, my one puppy right here. I've got River. I call her Fearless River. She's down there playing with wood. You can see there's lots of ice right along the banks here. And I just wanted to share something with you about lines when it comes to steelhead fishing. I get quite a few people asking me, should I use a braided line, a monofilament line? I just tell people that really I find that a monofilament line that has flexibility works really well, and one that has floating properties. So the line that I'm spooling up here on the Sluer Jensen reel is made by Suffix and it's called Siege. And this one is the bright yellow. So I'm using a fluorocarbon leader, but what I wanted to show you was as I'm drifting, you can see the line laying on the surface. So it makes it very easy for me to mend. For those of you that don't know about mending, mending means that when your float is going down with the current, especially when you're drift fishing for steelhead, that you don't want the line to go ahead of the float so it pulls it unnaturally. So what you want to do is every once in a while pick up your line and toss it back upstream. So I'm just going to demonstrate it right now. So I've just made my cast and I'll try to kind of go down my rod. We're kind of facing into the sun, so it's not the best. But my line is just starting to go to the right of the float. So what I'm doing is I'm picking up my line and just very carefully moving it to the left. So this is classic mending the line. So what I want to do is have the float drift naturally, but also if my float goes down, I don't want to have a lot of slack line, so I can set the hook easily. Okay, so I'm just going to mend it again. You see it here, I'm just picking it up. It's almost like a fly line. So that's the properties that you're looking for, and I find especially with a long drift rod, this is a 13.5 foot. It's a called a Concept TI. I'm just letting the spool take line out. You can see how nice and smooth the reel is. It's 13.5 feet long, so it's very easy for me to pick up the line and to put it back upstream. So even at a downstream angle like this, I'm going to take the line and I'm just going to put it to the left. So you can see that I don't have to really drag my float out of the water. So that's classic mending the line. And of course you got to keep your eye on the float all of the time, because if it just bobs a little bit or goes under, set the hook.